Hi, welcome back to our channel. This is Isaac with TWT Farms. So today we are preparing our land for planting more tomatoes that we have next. So over here what we are doing today is we put ashes on these beds. Later on we will spray around here to kill all the weeds. Because the nursery is going to be ready in about 3 to 4 weeks. They have already germinated, so in about 3 weeks they should be ready. So these ashes that you guys see over here, what they do is especially for tomatoes, it provides them with potassium and also calcium and other micronutrients. And the calcium helps strengthen the cell walls of the tomato plants, so that sicknesses will reduce. And the potassium also help with the fruit size and the fruit development and those kind of things. So we kind of spread it this way, and then later on we put manure on top and then mix everything in there, in the soil. And once you rain or once we irrigate, everything will enter the soil. But once we put the manure, we have to leave everything for at least about 2 to 3 weeks before we can do the transplant. That's how the farming goes. We had some cucumbers over there that they are already going to the end of their life cycle. And in here we still have our peppers in there, in that room. So if you have any garden or farm that you are doing, if you have wood ashes or any kind of charcoal ash, it's part of the fertilizer you can incorporate into your land preparation, for organic manure or organic fertilizer, those kind of things. Whenever we come around here, we also have the other tomatoes that we are doing. They are inside on the side of this building where our peppers are. So this is where those 2 lines of Login F1 tomatoes. Over here we have squash that we use to feed the pigs. The squash and the pawpaw, we planted them over here. We feed our pig with it, and we use the pig their droppings for the manure. So this is our tomatoes, the Login F1 tomatoes. So they are here on the side over here. That's exactly what we are going to do at the side where I just put the ashes. That's the land preparation. For this one, for the ashes, what I did was we dissolved the ashes in the water in the irrigation systems, and then we passed the strained ash water through the drip line for the plants. Because of that, the plants, they are very, very strong, like because of the calcium that was in the ashes. So you don't have to be buying those calcium nitrate and those kind of things. You can buy them, supplement them with them, and spray your tomatoes or your plants. The plants are doing well. In this area, one issue that we normally have is with the fungicide. The fungus, we are here a lot, so we have to be doing a lot of spraying to kind of slow their growth down. They'll come around whenever the tomatoes or any fruit you have start to produce. That's when they also come to want to worry the plants. But so far so good. This is what we have so far. So we are going to do the next batch on the other side. We want to always have tomatoes on hand that we can supply our customers. So these tomatoes at the end of this month is going to be 3 months old tomatoes since the day of nursery. So right now we are 2.5 months into it. And they are producing very, very, very well, as they should. It takes a lot of practice with farming, but things goes the way that you want them to go once you take your time to learn. All of these, we have a lot of yield in them. So my target right now is at least anywhere from 15 kilos per plant. That's what I'm estimating. So 15 kilos is a lot. We have over here, like this part, we need to come and do more trellising on this particular part over here. Because once the tomatoes start to get heavy, they tend to want to bend, especially when the wind is too strong. So every day we have to support them with sticks for the trellising. Like if you can see on the side over here, this side has gone this way. So you just come with the sticks, just like this stick over here, and then bring it back to where it needs to be. So the pig manure, chicken manure, the ashes. If you prepare your land really well, your plants will also take care of you. You don't have to stress yourself with sicknesses too much and all of that stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Please like the video, share it, and subscribe. If you are ever trying to get into any kind of farming, just take your time, do your research, and be patient. Don't rush into it. Prepare your land really well, and let your land take care of all the sicknesses, and then you support with any other spraying or any other fertilizer that you need to supplement with it. You do that so that you don't be buying full fertilizers to do your farm. Those fertilizers, their costs are getting so much up high. To get quality fruit, if you are not dependent on manure for a little while, the fertilizers that you will use is going to be too much that by the time you get done with the farm, you probably spend a lot of money than you might get out of it, unless you are lucky enough to get a bountiful yield out of whatever you are doing. Because this cluster of fruits that we have on each one of them, is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clusters. To get a kilo of tomatoes, this type of tomatoes usually takes about 6 to 7 to get a kilo. So I'll just probably say this cluster might be close to a kilo. We have a next cluster that has formed over here, another cluster that has formed over here. So if this is 1 kilo, this will be like 2 kilos, 3 kilos. And the same tree over here, is growing. You can tell that it's another one here, 4 kilos. You probably say 5 kilos. We have a big cluster over here. Probably say 6 kilos. That's the exact same tree. There's 2 clusters over here. Probably say 7 kilos coming up the same way. This cluster. Let's see this particular one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it takes a lot of work to get this kind of things, because every day you have to come observe, go through them, and then do your due diligence, to apply the right fertilizers that you need to apply. Thank you guys for watching. Please like the video, share it, and subscribe.